What's up, you guys? I don't know about you guys, but this week has been really stressful for me because there's finals coming up, and I just moved home after spending an entire semester at school, which did not go well. So today I'm taking it easy. I'm just going to draw some portraits, which are my go-to when I'm overstressed. I don't know what to draw and all that stuff. And I'm also using Crayola markers today, not fancy. I don't feel bad about making good art with them. I can just have fun. So here, the way I started this portrait was I went in with the highlights first. I didn't bother using a pencil because sometimes pencils, the hardness of the lead, just I don't want to deal with it. I want something soft on the paper. So I just went in with a yellow marker and put in all the highlights. And then now I'm going in with a greeny blue because I knew I wanted to use a yellow and blue for this portrait because it's a simple color combination and all that jazz. Also, I have a tendency to normally leave the lips blank and everything, and then I come to regret it later on. So this time I was like, you know what? She's going to have yellow lips. I don't care. That's what's going to happen. And here I'm just adding in some definition with the bluey green color. Normally I don't add definition with just single lines. I'm not a big fan of the overly graphic look, but I decided it would go really well with this portrait. And I'm not sure if you guys can tell, but the eyes are different sizes, which, I don't know about you guys, but my eyes aren't the same size. They don't look the same. One's a little tilty, one has a heavier hood than the other, so I didn't get too concerned about it. I was like, I'll figure out a way to balance it later on. There's no need to worry about any of the mistakes. Just keep on chugging and you'll find a way to fix them eventually. So yeah, here I am attempting to fix that by adding more weight to the top lid. And I decided for the background to use this pinky peach color. Oh, I wish I had a peach right now. They're my favorite fruit. Well, one of them. Because I thought it would go well with the bluey green background because green and blue are complements. So here I am. And then I thought the face looked a little flat. So with only those two colors. So I add the pink to the face. I really like doing portraits like this. I find it super fun, really relaxing, everything. And it doesn't take me that long to get a result that I'm satisfied with. Overall, I think I drew this in 15 minutes, maybe. So here I am. I didn't really like the fact that this face doesn't have that much dimension right now, but later on you'll see that the pink kind of picks up a bit of the green whenever I accidentally go over it, and it was a good way to add some depth to it because yeah, more shadow regions. Hopefully I don't think it ruined the marker either, which is a win. Of course it's only a $2 marker, and if it's ruined then it's just something new. It's not the same anymore, but it will do a new job. It's a new way to look at the world but I don't think it got ruined, so we're all good there. Here I am fixing the eyes and the lips. I don't personally like working on lips that much. I don't find them interesting, but luckily you can normally just get away with drawing a line and then you'll be like, here you go. And now I'm just smoothing out the hair because it looked a little scribbly, which I did scribble it on, but I don't need everyone to know that. And here I am just signing my name, and that's it for the first piece. Here I come back in with the peace signs. And after the first piece, I remembered that there's such a thing exists as softer lead pencils, because I've been drawing with a mechanical pencil for a little bit now because it's the easiest thing for me to grab. And I sometimes lose my 2B, 4B, 6B, 9B pencils because they're getting pretty small and they're easy to lose. So I found it and I was like, okay, I'm going to draw out this portrait first. I'm not a very good drawer, as you can probably tell from this. I have a tendency to go quick and not really focus on precision because I worry about that the second time around. And I have a problem where I don't use an eraser hardly ever because I just get so caught up in the moment, so caught up in the drawing that I just don't bother with erasing. I just draw more lines. But it really does create a cool effect seeing myself draw on a drawing that's already shown out because I see the way that I carve out the features in the face more. So here I am, I'm going in with the highlights again. And this time I decided to do a portrait of an older person. I don't think it really turned out looking like an older person, but you guys wouldn't be any wiser if I didn't tell you, so I'm not that worried about it. And then I decided to go in for a more pinky color this time, and green. I'm not sure if that's the best color combination I could have done, but I like the result in the end when I add in more colors. Oh, yeah. There's a point when the eyes just looked crazy because the green with the pink, the green just popped so much. And so it just looked like her eyes were complete circles. And I was like, oh, she looks insane. I should probably fix that because the lady in the picture did not look insane at all. She looked so friendly, so nice. I like using references, but I never focus on them, capturing them completely, because there's just, I guess that's not the reality I see. That picture was taken at a completely different moment than when I'm drawing this picture. There's so much that's changed. I wasn't the one that took that picture. That's not my reality that I see. So I take what I want and draw what I see. Obviously, not realistically, like what I actually see. I'm not colorblind. So I don't think colorblind people would look at a face and see pink and green, though I don't know. I That's one of the fascinating things is we never really know what other people see. We can only see with our eyes and try our best to understand what other people see. It is here I went in with a blue because I noticed that the right side of the face looked kind of empty, and I couldn't very well go in there with pink because pink was a highlight color, and I'm trying to define where the bones are. There's I really like watching this masterclass forgery thing on YouTube. I'm sure it didn't air on YouTube, it's probably like BBC, but there he talked about one artist, and it's like it's almost like he knew the format of the skull and he could define it with like just one line, and that's something I'm kind of aiming to do here is kind of get the definition, get the form of the skull. I think I shaved it decently well. Not always best. I'm sure there's so many little details, so many little things that I just don't know yet. But that's the fun part, is one day I'll discover them, and then like a whole new world opens up. Like just recently I discovered how light reflects can add form, and before that I was like, oh, I'm so dumb that I didn't think of that. It's such an important part, but I try not to be too harsh on myself. I'm still a student, I'm still learning, and I'm just trying to learn the most I can. And I went in with this yellow because I was like, yellow orange, because I was like, I should do a double set of compliments here. So the green has the pink, and then the blue can have the orange. They're not complete compliments, but there's a name for it. I don't remember it. Remembering exact names is not one of my skill sets, unfortunately. Okay, I'm just about to end up here. I'm adding more to the bottom part of the person, the chest, and then I'm going in with a bit more blue. Then be prepared for an earthquake hit, because my setup is not exactly ideal. And I started racing and my phone fell, but you'll wait. You'll see the save of the century in a little bit by my left arm. I'll pause for dramatic effect and not because I don't have anything else to say about it. This isn't going as fast as I thought it would. Oh yeah, I decided that the background would look good with a light blue, but I regretted that decision, and so here's me trying to erase it. And yep, my phone landed right on my left arm. I felt so skilled, and I was like, you know what? This is a better shot than you guys got before. So I just kept it on my left arm, and I was like, who needs a drone or a selfie stick? We got arms. Thanks for watching, you guys. Sorry that it got to a black screen. Yeah, video editing, not one of my talents. Definitely not. But thank you for watching again.